Peter Singer, a famous philosopher, has an incredible idea that will make you think twice about the way you live your life. Imagine walking by a shallow pond and seeing a child drowning. Would you jump in to save the child, even if it meant getting your clothes dirty? Most of us would say yes without a doubt. But what if I told you that the same choice is in front of you right now and you might not even realize it? Singer talks about this idea in a famous paper called Famine, Affluence, and Morality. He says that there are many people in the world who need help, just like the child in the pond. There are kids who are hungry, families without homes, and people struggling with illnesses. And Singer thinks we have a duty to help them, even if it means giving up some of our own comforts. He explains his idea through a simple argument. The first point is that if we can help others without causing ourselves any major harm, we should. The second point is that there are people in need who we can help, like those suffering from famine. So Singer believes we should be doing everything we can to help those people, just like we would save the child from drowning. Now, you might be thinking, but there are so many people in the world who could help. Why should it be me? Singer says that it doesn't matter if other people aren't doing anything. It's still our responsibility to help. If everyone thought like that, no one would ever get help. So it's up to each of us to do our part. But how much should we give? Do we have to give up everything we enjoy and live like the people we're trying to help? Singer talks about two different ideas, a stronger and a weaker one. The stronger idea says that we should give up a lot, maybe even until we're almost as poor as the people we're helping. The weaker idea says that we just need to give up some of our luxuries. Some people might say that Singer's idea is too demanding. They think it's not fair to ask people to give up so much. But Singer believes that maybe doing the right thing is harder than we think. Just because we don't like the idea doesn't mean it's wrong. Another argument people might have is that if we all start donating our money to help others, governments will stop helping. But Singer says we shouldn't worry about that. Governments don't give that much money in the first place, and our donations won't change that. Plus, if everyone started giving, the problem would be solved. Some people also think that giving money to help people suffering from famine is only a short-term solution. They say that there will always be more famines in the future. But Singer argues that we should still help the people who are suffering right now. Just like the child in the pond, we have a chance to save lives today, even if more problems might come in the future. So what does this all mean? Singer's idea challenges us to think about how we live our lives. It asks us to consider whether we are doing enough to help others. It's a big idea, and it might make us feel uncomfortable. But that's okay. Sometimes, the best ideas are the ones that make us think the hardest. Peter Singer's argument might seem wild and hard to believe, but it has made a lot of people think about their actions since he first shared it in 1972. There are many smart people who have tried to find problems with his argument, but it's still standing strong. Maybe it's time for us to consider what we can do to help others, just like we would help that child in the pond. The important takeaway from Singer's argument is that each one of us has the power to make a difference in the world. Even though it might seem like our individual actions are small, they can add up to something truly amazing. Just think of all the lives we could save and the suffering we could prevent if we all made an effort to help those in need. In today's world, we have even more opportunities to make a difference. We can use the internet to research organizations that help people in need, and we can donate to them with just a few clicks. We can also share information on social media to raise awareness about important issues, and we can volunteer our time and skills to help others. There are so many ways to get involved and make a positive impact. It's true that Singer's idea might seem extreme to some people, but it's important to remember that we don't have to agree with every part of his argument to learn something valuable from it. We can take the core message that we should help others when we can and apply it to our own lives in a way that feels right to us, Perhaps we don't have to give up all of our luxuries or live like the people we're trying to help, but we can still make choices that prioritize the well-being of others. Maybe that means giving up a cup of coffee once a week and donating that money to a charity, or maybe it means volunteering at a local food bank or homeless shelter. The key is to find a balance that allows us to enjoy our own lives while also making a meaningful difference for others. In conclusion, Peter Singer's argument may seem radical, but it encourages us to think deeply about our responsibilities to others and the choices we make every day. By considering his ideas and reflecting on our own actions, we can work towards creating a kinder, more compassionate world. So the next time you have an opportunity to help someone in need, remember the child in the pond and the power you have to make a difference. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family.